moment. Well, I tweeted out, who wants, actually I don't remember exactly what I said, something about who's up for a live web stream, anyone feeling a live stream in a couple of hours from now, which was 4 hours ago. So it was more than a couple. So at the moment there are 0 viewers, so I'm talking to myself. So what should I talk about? Because even though no one's viewing this yet, I do feel like making a few announcements, so why not? I figured I would do this as a bit of a live Q&A. Thought it could be fun, but also use it to talk about a couple things. It is I was going to say it's March 28th, but it's actually the 29th because I've passed midnight. It is March 29th. It is only 2 days until April, which means it is potentially 2 days from another mad scramble month of videos called Veta. And once again, I'm debating whether or not to do Veta. Always happens. Think, should I do Veta? Shouldn't I do Veta? It's always so much work, and I always think, oh, I'm not going to get it done, and I probably could. I've managed for, is it 3 years now? Have I done Veta 3 times? I'm not even sure. I think so. I'll have to check my YouTube page. I know I've done it twice, but have I done it 3 times? So, wondering, should I do Veta or shouldn't I do Veta? Because if you've noticed lately, I've been slacking off a little bit, not managing to get all the videos done every week that I would like to. I mean, I want to do, I promise and usually manage to do 2 a week. Generally, and I live in Japan on Tuesday and a Sweet Tooth Thursday on Thursday. Well, that hasn't always been happening. I skipped Sweet Tooth Thursday last week because I just didn't manage to get one recorded, and this week Sweet Tooth Thursday went up this morning, Saturday morning here, and I've always wanted to, if possible, put up a 3rd video on the weekend, and that has not happened for a few weeks. One of the reasons I want to do a live stream. I enjoy doing them, but I haven't done a live stream in so long. It has been months, possibly even more than a year since I've done a live stream. So, with not managing to make as many videos as I would like to make regularly, I just wonder, could I manage to do Veta again? Oh, I have done Veta 2012, 2013, 2014. So Veta 2015, will it be a thing? Will it be a thing I do or not? The dryer is beeping at me in the background. Oh, I have 1 viewer. Hello, 1 viewer. I do not know who you are. I've got this questions bar turned on, so I don't know how that works. I've never tried this before. Oh, 2 viewers. Hello. Oh, someone sent me I gotta grab my phone. 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, and down to 1 viewer. Okay, 1 viewer. I'm back. Oh, someone did tweet at me. Where Twitter is open on the other computer, and it doesn't know what I'm talking about. Okay, just go with the phone. So if you can try using this questions thing, which Google says I have open, I don't know if it is or not, or tweet. This thing is just not. Yeah, okay. I already saw that tweet. So tweet at me, MV aka Sparkus, at MV aka Sparkus, if you want to ask a question, or try and use this Google questions thing. I do not know how this is going to work. Questions. I have no questions. So yeah, so Veta. To Veta or not to Veta, that is currently my question. I don't know. I had one idea. Actually, I've had an idea about starting another channel, a daily video channel. as if I haven't started enough channels lately already. I've got Spark Kids going, I've got Sparkus Team Racing going, and my main Sparkus channel, and I have been also falling behind on making videos for Spark Kids and Sparkus Team Racing. Mostly because the Sparkus Team Racing, making the race videos is just, there's so much to go through. I record a whole bunch of stuff, and it really seems like it's all going to be the same kind of video, just watching the cars go around the track. It's really, how interesting is that? I've got to think of ways to make the videos more interesting and not just the same thing all the time. But anyway, I was thinking making a daily video channel with a twist in that it's a 1 minute. All of these would be 1 minute only, and whatever I'm going to talk about, I would have to get everything said in 1 minute. Whether or not I actually managed to finish the topic, the video will cut off after 1 minute. So it's my challenge to myself to say everything I want to say, get everything done, and try and get rid of these pauses I keep leaving in my sentences. So basically a daily limited time video to partially because I think it'd be a lot of fun to make, not too difficult to make, but also to train myself to try and speak more. See, this is my problem. Trying to speak more fluidly and flow better in presenting my ideas on a video that is unscripted. And I'm not doing too well right now. So that was an idea, and even if I don't start it on its own channel, maybe if I do Veta this year, I could do some of that. Regular videos, and then some of the 1 minute limited topic videos, or not limited topic, limited time. Topic could be anything. I'll talk about any questions people may have, or topics they suggest, or if no one suggests a topic, something I want to talk about, and just do a 1 minute, and it just, at the end of the 1 minute, it cuts off whether I'm done talking or not. Excuse me. So that's a possibility for Veta if I do go ahead with Veta. Why is my phone? This phone has been quiet all night, and now all of a sudden it is just going. Do it. Okay. So that's a comment on this right now. Go ahead with Veta or do it. Do Veta or do the daily 1 minute video channel. See, I don't actually get to see these comments on my computer screen here. I do not know how this is supposed to work. Chat? Group chat? I am still very inexperienced with the Google Plus Hangout live stream system. Draw app. Well, apparently I could draw pictures on my own face while I talk here. That's not what I want. I want to be able to see the comments. Showcase, screen share, chat. Let's see. Can anyone see my chat? My chat. Well, there's me. I can see my comment. I do not know. I don't know what I just clicked. Come back. So, I mean, even last year I said, oh, I'm probably not going to do Veta. I don't think I'll do Veta. And I did Veta. I just don't seem to be able to stop myself. I don't know why. I'm stupid that way. So, it's a thought. Well, no matter what I say, I'm probably going to end up doing Veta, even though I know I'm going to drive myself crazy. I'm going to drive myself crazy for all of April. I'm going to drive myself crazy for all of April doing Veta. I know I will, and that still won't stop me. I'll probably do Veta no matter what I say. Let's see. One other thing, unless the question comes up, one other thing I wanted to talk about was many people, I can't say many, some people said that they would like to sponsor a team race car for the mini Yonku races, the mini 4-wheel drive races. And now I have been approved for the fan funding on YouTube, so people can make a donation on my main Sparkus channel page. There is a box in one side or the other. Let me just look it up. I can't remember exactly what it says. I have to load my channel. And okay. And I'm seeing my channel as me. Ah, yes. There's a box on the right that says support this channel. You click on that and you can tip. And if anyone wants to sponsor a team race car, they can tip however much you want through there. One person has already given a very generous donation, so there is enough for me to start a team car, but I would kind of like to just in one shot put together the best car I can right from the get-go, and not quite enough there to do that yet, I don't think, because there's all kinds of little bits and bobs to buy to put together the fastest car I can, and I'm going to need some help from some of the people at the racetrack at the races I go to. They have been helping me to make my car faster, and it'll be and I want to get their advice to put together a whole brand new car sponsored by the viewers. And I plan to, if I can make the car good enough and fast enough, I plan to take that to an actual Japan Cup Tamiya event, in Fukuoka, and I'll probably lose badly, but I'll try it out, see how we do. And there's always a chance. One of the guys that goes to the races in Setaka that I go to, I'd love to get his help because he came in second at one of those events last year, the Japan race in Fukuoka. So that would be something I would definitely want to pursue. Okay. Oh, I think maybe I can find some of my comments. I don't want to accidentally start watching my own live stream on my other computer because that would suck up bandwidth. Okay. So do it. Still says do it. I don't know which one I'm supposed to do. Separate channel or the Veta. You know me. I'm going to do Veta. Even if I say I'm not going to, I'm going to do Veta. Of course, now that I've said I'm going to do Veta, maybe I won't do Veta. Who knows? I don't know. But I probably will. Where's this chat thing? Chat is still not working. It's just me. I really wish this was easier to understand. I cannot see the comments as they appear, and I don't know what I just did. I really do not understand. Message. No, that's a message from me. I don't want to do a message from me. Cancel. I don't know. So I guess just if you have questions, try and stick it in the. It's supposed to be some kind of question box or something going on here, and I can't figure it out. Or Twitter, tweet them to me, which I've got Twitter running on a separate window here. I was in the middle of talking something. What was I talking about? Uh-oh. See, I've passed 40, so the memory's going. Race car. Yeah. So if you want to donate to the race car, I would really appreciate that. Tips on the main page, under the support this channel page. Just leave a message saying this is for a race car. If you want to do tips just for me, I'd be happy. Or yeah, and yeah, I have some. I've learned some tips and advice from some of the racers I've gone to that I plan to make little videos about to put up on that Sparkus Team Racing channel, and that could be fun if you have any interest in or in Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive racing. And if not, don't go watch that channel. I mean, that's all there is there is Tamiya Mini races. I mean, you can see Lilia and Duncan at some of the races too. But if you want to see, videos of my kids being cute, there's the Spark Kids channel. So yeah, I should look at the camera. I keep looking at myself. Oh, there's another comment or something. This is the most noise my my phone has made in quite some time. Okay, my kanji is a little weak. Mohikan ni shite ramen taberu something nitta yo. Yeah, going to Mohikan Ramen with Mohikan was a lot of fun. I'm just not sure about two of those kanji. I have to actually look those up. Yeah. So I would like to go back to Mohikan Ramen. I just don't know if I would do it with Mohawk or not again. No reason not to. I like to buzz my hair very short in the summertime. So if I'm going to do that anyway, I might as well make a Mohawk one day, go eat Mohikan Ramen, and then come home and shave it off like I did the first time. The only thing I found was that I put so much cream, mousse, and hairspray in my hair that when it came time to shave it off, it actually hurt because trying to cut it all off, everything was pulling, and it was actually rather painful to buzz myself down at the end of that. But I would still do it again anyway. Mohikan Ramen is fantastic. I haven't been back there since I made that video. I can't believe it. In one visit, it became my absolute favorite ramen restaurant, and I haven't been back. I can't understand why. I don't know. I don't understand myself. Actually, come to think of it, when we went, we only had 3 kids. That's been a while. Oh, something just came up. Hey, cool. This question thing is working. Okay, if you have a question, stick it here. Sparkus, bro, it's me, Gerard B. Just wanted to say hi. My question is, how are you doing, man? I'm doing okay. It's getting on towards 1 a.m., so I'm getting a little bit sleepy, but I'm doing okay. Thanks for the question. And I'm sorry if I say your username wrong, because I'm very good at saying those wrong. This thing keeps going off. I'm betting this is going to be. No, okay, I thought it was going to be your question coming up in email. Ramen wa nani no something ski desu ka? Oh, darn. I wish there was furigana on that. Shoyu. Okay. Shoyu, shio, tonkotsu, miso. So what kind of ramen do I like? Do I like shoyu ramen, shio, salty ramen? I'm not sure about that. Tonkotsu or miso. Actually, I have only ever had tonkotsu ramen. I mean, I've only lived in Fukuoka, and I've had ramen at many different restaurants in Fukuoka, but only really in Fukuoka. So in Fukuoka, it's tonkotsu, and I love tonkotsu ramen. So I've never tried shoyu ramen. I've never tried shio ramen. What was the other one? Miso? Miso ramen sounds good. I'd like to try that. I mean, I love miso soup. Miso shiru, that's good stuff. So I should try miso ramen. Shoyu ramen, I'm not so sure about. I mean, I like using shoyu, soy sauce, in cooking in different dishes, but just the taste of shoyu by itself, I'm not a big fan of. So even when I go to a sushi restaurant, I don't use any shoyu, any soy sauce on my sushi. So I wouldn't mind giving shoyu ramen a try, but okay, let's see. It's once again from Jared Me. I'm hoping I'm getting that right. It's all right, and damn, it's 3:41 p.m. here at the moment. Glad to hear you're all right, man. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I might have a slight headache coming on, but that's just because I probably should get to sleep at some point. But, whatever. Actually, that could be because I didn't have a coffee today. I never liked coffee before. I mean, for most of my life, I hated coffee because I'm not good with bitter. Bitter tastes just turn me right off. I can't stand bitter. But when Kumiko was pregnant with Kai, we had to go to this different hospital, and we were always driving past the Starbucks. So every time I drove her for a checkup, we stopped at the Starbucks, and she got a coffee, and it was summer, and it was hot, and she started getting the caramel frappuccinos. And she said, "Here, have a try." And that was my gateway coffee. Starbucks caramel frappuccinos got me hooked. The coffee flavor is very mild. It is nice and sweet, no bitterness there at all, and that led me down the path of coffee. I still can't take anything really bitter. I cannot drink black. I have to have sugar and milk in my coffee, or a packet of Swiss Miss hot chocolate. Take a black coffee, dump in a packet of Swiss Miss, mix it in, and you've basically got a coffee mocha that's probably a little overly sweet. So how did I get talking about? Yeah, so I didn't have a coffee today, and I've basically gotten used to having a coffee every day, but a good sized coffee in my Tim Hortons mug. And if I don't have a coffee, I'm wondering if I've actually become addicted, because if I don't have a coffee, if my mother doesn't have a coffee, she gets a headache. I'm wondering if I have addicted myself to caffeine. It's a possibility. Maybe I should just eat a whole bunch of chocolate. That's got caffeine, right? That should be good, right? Yeah. But that's a possibility. Maybe that's why I'm getting a headache. So, yeah, I'm doing all right, except I don't really need sleep all that much. I'll just have to have extra coffee in the morning, right? Because sleep is I'm not going to get this right. Sleep is an overrated substitute for caffeine. That's how it goes, right? So, hey, up to 9 viewers. Hey, great. Stick a question or just a comment into the questions box just to let me know who's here watching, because I really have no idea other than Jared me or Gerard me. How am I supposed to say that? I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at getting people's usernames right. Because the chat doesn't seem to be doing anything. There's this group chat, which just seems to be me. There's a question and answer question box, which Jared me has posted on. But there is also the comments section, which has every time someone posts a comment, it gets emailed to my phone. But that's the only place I'm able to see these messages. Oh, there was another message I missed. Oh, cool. Hey, Ms. Blackink's here. How's the weather? And I remember watching a video about you going to a festival where you bought some sake cups. I was wondering how many sake cups you have now. Oh, good question. The weather today was gorgeous, sunny, and it's got to be up around 20 degrees. I'm not sure exactly how warm it was, but it was fantastic. How many sake cups I have? I think the last time I counted, I was over 80, possibly. I love sake cups. So I mean, I don't even use my collection. I love them as a thing. Actually, I got a couple in the cupboard that I have used. Come to think of it, because my wife bought some that she said, "Oh, we're going to use these ones." So that was at the festival last year in Golden Week in Koishiwara. Why don't I grab those? Oh, actually, I'll grab those in a minute, because I saw there was actually one other message below from Stephanie Pretty. Hi, Spark. Hope you're doing well. Can you do more vids of Japan food or candies? Well, I'm doing Sweet Tooth Thursday videos a lot. I really enjoy watching them. Also, how do you feel about making videos about specific locations or Japanese? I'm absolutely fine about making videos on a specific location. I had some ideas about videos about different things in Japanese. One thing I want to get set up is I have gotten a green screen, and some of those videos where it's just me talking to the camera, I actually do in front of a green screen and put stuff up behind it. Make it a little more interesting. But I haven't got it completely set up yet. The room is too small for the green screen, and I've got some studio lights that I've set one up. So I'm totally giving away a video I was going to make. I mean, I recorded all this, me setting it up and putting together a studio light. No, I still will do that, but I've just totally spoiled that one. Spoilers. Well, Hey, it's my video. I can spoil it if I want to. Where was I going with that? Yeah, so videos about Japanese. I have some ideas, which at the moment they've completely escaped me because I have an idea for something and I never write it down. So if I forget it, it's gone. I really gotta start writing these down. That's not true. I have put some in the computer, but I really need to keep a little notebook with me and write things down when I think of something. And from Jared Me, you got my name right last time. Oh, the Jared Me, then I guess. And do you miss poutine? Oh, poutine! Can you get it in Japan? I have never had poutine in Japan, but if I really wanted it, that sounds good. Now, you've made me want poutine. I want to have poutine right now. It's all your fault. Thank you. It wouldn't be too hard, really. I mean, all you need is French fries, cheese curds, and gravy to make a basic poutine. Just not sure where I get the cheese curds. I'm sure I can find it if I put in a bit of work. And there was another question down here. Is that a picture of Kai in a Goku uniform? Oh, yes! Yes, actually, there's one of Duncan, too. Why did I bring those down? Yes, these are so cute. This is Duncan how old was he there? He's only about 3, maybe 2, and probably maybe 2.5. And I can't pick up the other one. And Kai, when he was just a little baby, both wearing Dragon Ball uniforms, and I think these were taken, maybe same day, because we have 2 different size ones, and they both had them on. I think. I'm not totally positive about that. I'd have to ask Kamiko, but aren't they just so bloody cute? And Kai still had the Kai fro. I miss that hair. I miss his poofy hair. Yeah, that's an old picture. Yeah. I can't help it. I'm a let's say in Japan, oyabaka, right? A baka parent, a stupid parent, or you go dumb over your kids. You can't help it, So yeah, that's cool. I'm well spotted. Well spotted. I'm gonna put those back up there. Sorry for the butt shot in my lovely, lovely sweatpants. Whoops! Hey, God, Duncan fell down. Hey, come back here. There we go. Well spotted. Oh, me standing up and flashing my butt at the camera made someone stop watching. Oh, no, there's 2 people back. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay. More. Someone saying, please don't show your butt to the camera. No. Okay. From Van Damme, do you have any insight on J-League soccer and how you would be able to gain access contract-wise to it? I do not, unfortunately. I have never been a very big soccer fan. I'm sorry if that's disappointing to you, but there is a professional J-League team not too far away from here, Sagan Tosu, which is in Saga Prefecture in Tosu City. But apart from that, I don't really know anything about J-League soccer. I mean, that is about all I know, is that there is a soccer team not too far away. I've never been into soccer. I don't really follow it. Even sports I do really like. I don't follow them on TV. I love going to a baseball game, but I never watch baseball on TV. Oh, there's a whole bunch of other questions I missed. That's weird. Some of the new questions are going at the bottom and some are going at the top. I do not understand how this question box is working. Okay. Okay, here's one. What's your favorite late night snack? I love mikan. I love Japanese mikan. So I can sit down with a bowl of 5 or 6 and just go tearing through them, and that's fantastic. I love doing that. But unfortunately, I also do like unhealthy snacks too. I love chips. I love ice cream. Ice cream is my favorite. And if I could get away with it, I'd probably eat ice cream every day. Well, I could get away with it, but I don't know how much. I don't know how long I'd be able to. It wouldn't be too good for me. Kawaii. Oh, yep, Duncan and Kai. Kawaii. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. They're still cute as a button, but those are just gorgeous. I wonder where those are. Nina has never worn the Dragon Ball outfits, but I'm sure we've got to have it around somewhere. I have no clue. It's probably packed away in a box or a bag or somewhere. I don't know. Do you plan to go on going to Universal Japan or the new One Piece amusement park? I've been, so Universal Japan, I'm assuming you mean Universal Studios Japan. I've been there. I didn't like it. I mean, there was some good stuff to it, but the place was too busy, too big. Well, no, not too big, but for the size, it didn't have enough in it. I mean, it was a rather large park, but the amount of stuff to do just wasn't there. I liked the Jurassic Park ride. Spider-Man was pretty good. Jaws was okay, but a lot of the others I didn't care for. The Back to the Future ride actually made me feel sick, and I don't get sick on rides, so that was weird. And I thought the ET ride sucked, and these huge long waits for these rides, and then they're rather disappointing. I would much rather go down to Omuta. No, sorry, it's south of Omuta in Kumamoto Prefecture, and go to Mitsui Greenland. I like that way better. And it's cheaper to get to and cheaper to get into. So I've been to Universal Studios Japan. Not too fond of it. But the One Piece amusement park I have not actually heard of. I wonder where that is. Okay, I got to do a quick search over here. Come here, Google. Okay, One Piece theme park. Well, when I clicked it, when I was typing it, first thing came up was One Piece theme park Taiwan. I don't plan to go to Taiwan. One Piece Tower. Okay, Tokyo One Piece Tower. Is that it? Well, it looks like it. And it opened 2 weeks ago. Cool. Oh, okay, so it's at Tokyo Tower? Yeah, the Straw Hat crew have claimed the symbol of Tokyo Tower, as their own. I think Tokyo Tower is trying to win back some attention from the Tokyo Sky Tree. If you don't know, Tokyo Tower was the tallest building in Japan, and then the Tokyo Sky Tree surpassed it a couple years back and is now the tallest building in Japan. And so I'm sure the Tokyo Tower has lost a lot of visitors because of that. So putting a One Piece theme around the Tokyo Tower could bring some attention back to Tokyo Tower. I'm not planning to go, mostly because I don't see myself going to Tokyo in the near future. No money and no reason to go right now. I mean, I'd love to see more of Japan and visit more of Japan all over, lots of places I haven't been. Oh, Universal Studios Japan has a One Piece show with live actors. Oh, really? Cool. Even with the One Piece show, I don't want to go back to Universal Studios Japan. There's so many more places in Japan I'd much rather go. I mean, I've never been farther north in Japan than Tokyo. And there's all of the rest of northern Japan to see, except for Fukushima. I don't want to go anywhere near that, of course. Before going back to Universal Studios Japan, I'd rather go visit Okinawa for a 7th time. I would absolutely do that. Shikoku, I've never been to Shikoku. I want to go there. So even with a One Piece show, it's not going to lure me back to Universal Studios Japan, USJ. I think probably for a big theme park, before we would go to Universal Studios Japan. Again, Kumiko really wants to go and really wants to take the kids to Tokyo Disneyland. So that, if we go to Japan, we're in Japan. If we go to Tokyo anytime in the foreseeable future, it would be to Tokyo Disneyland and the Studio Ghibli Museum. I absolutely want to go there. If we're going to Tokyo, I'm going to go there. I'd be happy to go to Tokyo and not go to Disneyland. I would just want to go to the Ghibli Museum. That would make me happy. Question. Okay, now selecting question. What? Oh, okay. Apparently these questions, I'm supposed to select them and then click on done. I've answered all these questions and they were still in the list even though I have answered them. Okay. So I'm just going to click a few of these to make them, I don't want to delete the question. What? I will select and click on done to clear my question box so I know if a new question comes up this time. There, that's much better. Okay, 2 more to go. Favorite late night snack. Ice cream and Mikan ice cream. That'd be nice. Okay, there. My question box is clear. Any more questions will be easy to see. Double check for any new. Oh, yep, a new comment here. Hello from England. How are you? Well, hello in England. I'm doing pretty good. I've been to England once, but I was only 13 at the time. I was in the boys' choir, the Cambridge Kiwanis Boys' Choir, and we did a 19-day tour of England, Scotland, and Wales. And I'd actually really like to come back to England now that I'm an adult. And, well, just because I think a child's experience, 13, still a child really, a child's experience of a foreign country is going to be much different from an adult's experience. Also, because I was with the choir, I just went where they said, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. And they promised us several activities that did not happen. Like we were supposed to go see the White Cliffs of Dover. We were supposed to go listen to the King's College Choir sing. Didn't do either of those. So there were some disappointments on my trip that I would like to, I'd like to go back to England and take care of a few of those things I missed. Yeah, and also we went to see Stonehenge. Yeah, we basically stopped at the parking lot and we're on the road, and Stonehenge is way off in the field, and that's as close as we got to Stonehenge. I feel kind of cheated on that one too. I would have liked to have gone as close as possible. Also, I'd love to come to England and ride some British motorcycles. Absolutely, that'd be so much. I'd love to travel around England on a motorcycle, but I'd have to go without my family because 4 small kids on motorcycles, that's just not going to work. Although sidecars, if Kumiko got a motorcycle license, that's probably never going to happen, and we had 2 bikes with sidecars, that'd be pretty cool. As long as you can get sidecars that'll fit 2 kids in each, that would work. I would enjoy that. Okay, another one from Tom Atto. I wish I could come up with something. It's after work and my brain is already snoozing. Oh yes, size. Okay, well, that's okay. Not everyone has to have a question. Have a good sleep. I hope I answered it before you fell asleep. How old is that comment? Oh, good. Only 8 minutes. I might have just gotten in quick enough. Angela Solares. I'm hoping I got that right. This is Angela from Los Angeles. How big is One Piece in Japan? One Piece is huge. One Piece is everywhere. Like Tokyo Tower, they're having a One Piece park opening up. You go into any store, any grocery store, any convenience store, you will find One Piece stuff. You go to any bookstore, anime store. There's One Piece. There's One Piece comics everywhere. There's One Piece goods in any hobby store. So One Piece is everywhere. Let's see. If I look around the room, how long does it take me to find something One Piece? Actually might take a while because the One Piece might all be upstairs. Except on my computer screen because it's got up about Tokyo Tower. I don't know. I have no idea how many One Piece things I have in my house. It's a lot. Of course, that's also because I was doing the One Piece Treasures videos. But, actually, I never did make a video of it because I already made one. Yeah, One Piece toilet paper. I actually have more. Kumiko found, I think it was Tony Chopper only One Piece toilet paper. So I've got a pack of that too. I enjoy your videos. Wish you the best. Thank you very much, Angela. Angel. I said Angel. I said Angela, didn't I? When I first heard your name, did I say Angela or Angel? I'm sorry. It says Angel Solares. I think I said Angela. Okay. Well, my only excuse is that it's after 1 a.m. and I'm getting sleepy. Please accept my apologies and my excuse. Stephanie is pretty. I absolutely love Studio Ghibli. Can you possibly hunt down some unique foods or other items specific to Studio Ghibli in some way? Example, Grave of the Fireflies had a candy in the movie. Oh, yes, I have had that candy. But I had that candy in Canada because I went to University of Waterloo, and downtown Waterloo, I just happened to wander into an Asian market, Chinese import store, and they had the Japanese candy, and I've had that. And it was a regular sugary candy, fruit-flavored candy. It was good. I mean, at the time, I had not gone to Japan yet, so I was thrilled to have it. Oh, my God, I've got this Japanese candy. And I think I kept the tin. I possibly still have it in my mother's closet somewhere in Canada. I possibly still have that. But I can still find those candies in Japan. I've seen them. And I've asked Kumiko, hey, you want some candies? Never, ever wants them. I mean, Grave of the Fireflies is the most depressing, sad anime ever. It's Angel Solares, and what are my top 5 anime? Yes, Angel. I'm sorry if I said Angela. I'm not sure at this point what I said. Top 5 anime. Ooh, that is hard. That is so hard. I mean, I almost have to divide it into 2 sections, like top 5 from before I came to Japan and top 5 from after, because everything I watched from before I came to Japan, everything I watched before I came to Japan was older stuff that was available in Canada and US from fan subbing groups. So, like, I loved Ranma and Kimagure Arenji Rodo and Maison Ikoku. Amegami-sama was good. Bubblegum Crisis was fantastic. The thing is, I watched so many good ones. Pat Labor, loved that. I watched so many good ones that I can't even remember the name, but actually, when I was first getting into anime, I kept a list of everything I'd watched. And I found that list a while back, and going through it, I came across some names that I just didn't remember. And then when I read that, it's like, oh yeah, I saw that. That was good anime. But more recent stuff, I really liked Bleach, although I never did. At one point, I was watching it with Kumiko, and then we got busy, and we never got back to watching it, and so I only watched up to a certain point. Same thing with One Piece. I was watching that all the time, right? And then we were watching it together. We got busy. That fell by the wayside. Fairy Tail, same thing happened there. What else? I was watching Naruto, but after it got into Shippuden, I kind of got tired of it. Naruto and One Piece both suffered from the same problem of overly long, drawn-out battle scenes that took like 4 or 5 episodes to battle one guy. And yes, I know he's a big, powerful villain, and defeating him is a huge dramatic point, but Jesus Christ, get on with it already. I mean, especially since I would binge watch, and watching the battle, if you watched it once a week, it might be a little more tolerable, but when you're watching it all in one shot, it just kind of gets to the point where you're just waiting for it to be done so the story can progress. So let's see, that probably wasn't 5 for recent ones, but I have not been watching much anime lately at all. None really. YouTube videos is I basically watch YouTube videos, a few TV shows I come across on like Discovery Channel and History Channel. Although the shows I'm watching on History Channel, I don't see how they are history. I'm really kind of disappointed with the level that the History Channel and Discovery Channel is just plummeting. But other than that, and a few Japanese shows like Itekyu and Tetsuan Dash, I generally watch YouTube videos. Yeah. Am I familiar with Yatterman? Yataman? I know of it. I've even seen a little bit of a live-action movie, if that's what we're talking about. But I never really sat down and watched it. It looked funny when I saw it, but I never really got into it. Have you watched Clannad? So many feels made me sad. I have not watched Clannad. I have heard the name. I haven't watched anything of it at all. And from Michael Kurosaki again, you should try out the new One Piece game on mobile. It's called One Piece Treasure Cruise. It's great. You can play English or Japanese version, which is far ahead. The Japanese version is far ahead. I would want to play the English version because even though my conversational Japanese is pretty good, reading Japanese, I've really been slacking on learning kanji. I'm probably at about a grade 2 level for kanji reading. And I don't see that progressing anytime soon because I'm really lazy about studying. I'm a terrible. So many foreigners come over here and they get really serious about studying, and people who have been here a lot shorter time than me, their Japanese ability is beyond mine because I'm a terrible student. I've enjoyed actually the way I've been learning is just I had to study up to a certain point, but then once I reach a certain point, you start to learn organically just by using Japanese and absorbing from the people around you in TV shows. And I like doing it that way, but it does kind of make me, there's the people in North America who complain about the foreigners who immigrate and then don't learn English properly. Well, I am that foreigner in Japan. I haven't really immigrated. I'm just living in Japan. I'm not immigrated because I'm not planning to get Japanese citizenship, but I am that foreigner who doesn't ever completely get a wonderful grasp of the language of the country he's living in. I get by. Actually, my Japanese is pretty good. But certain things like Keigo, the most formal Japanese, I can't stand it and I don't want to use it and I don't want to learn it, and it's beyond me. And things like meetings and specialized vocabulary. Like recently, I recorded a video I haven't put up, that'll probably go up next week, about going and doing my taxes. There's lots of specialized vocabulary, and I didn't understand any of it. So, anytime I have to deal with City Hall, I don't understand what anyone's saying. So, I probably should learn those things. Like I said, I'm a terrible student. Any more here? Yes, more comments. I really wish I could see them on the computer. Really enjoyed your videos, sir. You seem like the coolest family man ever. Wish you many blessings from Los Angeles. Thank you very much. I don't know if I'm the coolest family man ever, but I don't know. Thank you. I love my kids. I wish I could take them to do even a lot more cool stuff than we do, but I wish one of the things I wish is I kind of wish, even though it would cut into my video time, I wish I had a day job, and so I had my evenings free to be with my kids, because when they get back from kindergarten and school, that's usually when I'm off to work. So I miss out on several hours there. But on the other hand, if I did have a day job, I would miss out on all that time I have with Nina. So, So I guess the thing to wish for is I wish I could have a crap load of subscribers on YouTube and make this my full-time job so that I could have the best of both. I could stay home with Nina and be home when the kids were home. And I could make so many more videos too. Tell all your friends to subscribe. I only need about 100 times what I've got right now to make a living on this. Oh dear, that's a lot of people. I don't see it ballooning that much anytime soon. So from Van Damme again, hello again from Australia. I might be going to Japan for my birthday in June or July, or maybe waiting until December so I can travel for a longer time. When should I go? Also, what would be some great... Unfortunately, the email cuts off there. I've got to find a way to see these comments fully. It depends on what kind of weather you like. June can often be a month of solid rain. June is generally rainy season. And once rainy season ends, basically the end of June, usually, it's not always a guarantee because last year or the year before, June was pretty dry and sunny and beautiful. And then July rained all the time. But once rainy season does end, which is generally the beginning of July, end of June, you've got incredibly hot, humid weather. And you will melt. Then again, it also depends on where in Japan you plan to go. Anything, Honshu or South Tokyo and south, it's hot and rainy. But if you go to Hokkaido, it's much cooler, more like southern Ontario. Actually, a guy I worked for a summer, he visited Japan, and he said, why do you want to go to Japan? It's not that special. It looks exactly like southern Ontario. He only visited Hokkaido, which is on the same latitude, and apparently it really does look a lot like Ontario, except for the people. Well, some of the people look the same. And I'm assuming the architecture must look different. Actually, the architecture from there would probably look different from here, because they need roofs that can handle snow, and we don't. Interesting. What was my point? Oh yeah, so where you want to go depends. Yeah, and if you were to go to Hokkaido in December, you'd be dealing with mountains of snow. Here, on the other hand, it's not that cold. Actually, this last December was pretty mild. It was pretty nice. Then it got colder in January. So I can't see the rest of your comment. I gotta... Maybe if I don't know, if I look at my my channel, no, my video manager, could I look at just the comments of this live stream? I don't know if I can do that or not. It's driving me nuts. No, it's only showing me Sapporo beer crackers. It's not showing me this current thing. Oh, but maybe. Here we go. Here we go. Can I bring that up? Sorry, I'm talking off camera, but oh, don't start the live stream. It's going to cut into my... Oh dear, I started viewing my own live stream. Okay, let me just get the comments. What would be some good activities that aren't typically touristy? Good non-touristy activities. That's a good question. Because a lot of things that tourists do are a lot of things that Japanese people do too, like go visit shrines and temples, go to yakiniku, right? You gotta go to yakiniku. Gotta go to onsen, but Japanese people do that too. That's one thing you definitely have to do. Go to an onsen, soak in the hot water. It's fantastic. That's a hard question. I'll have to think about that a little bit more. Oh, excuse me. Next one. Those candies in Grave of the Fireflies are Sakuma drops. They're hard candy in Japan since 1908. They're simple, basic candies, but I guess that's because they are classics. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're really those Grave of the Firefly candies. I'm losing my ability to pronunciate as I get more sleepy. Have been around for more than 100 years. So yeah, those are quite. That's good. And like when I had them, more than a decade ago. Oh my god. Oh, that's a while back. I liked them. It's just, I don't like hard candies as much anymore. So if I had them, I'm sure I'd enjoy them. But I don't seek out hard candies. Oh, what's I missed that question there because I didn't get the whole thing. What are my favorite 3 Ghibli movies? Okay, without a doubt, I know I've said it before, but my favorite Ghibli movie is Sento Chihiro no Kamikaze because I'm probably the first foreigner to ever see that movie. Outside of foreigners who work for Ghibli, because I've heard there are some. But in the general public, there's a really good chance I'm the first foreigner to ever see that movie because I saw it at a preview event. I know I've said this before. Make it quick. There was an event in Hita that Miyazaki was going to come and talk about making it, and there were tickets only available to business owners in the area. My girlfriend's father owned a business, and we got his tickets. We went. Miyazaki got sick, couldn't come, and so we met another top guy in Ghibli, something Suzuki, and he said, well, because he couldn't come, we're showing you the movie. So we saw the movie a week before it opened in theaters, and that was the only the second showing ever outside of Ghibli. The first one was in Tokyo in a small place about the same size, and in Hita, I was the only foreigner there. So that's my absolute top favorite, and it will never be displaced, I do not think. 2 and 3. Well, Nausicaa, because that used to be my favorite until Senju knocked it down, and possibly Howl. I like Howl. It's a good movie. I went and see that. I saw that in the theaters. Although I also saw Ponyo in the theaters too, and I really liked that one too. Howl and Ponyo might be tied. One thing I liked about Ponyo is that I understood it a lot better. Howl was much more difficult to understand, and in the theaters they don't give you subtitles. That is one thing I do love about Ghibli. Every DVD they put out has English subtitles. Most other movie, animation, whatever, live action or anime or anything, most of the companies, TV or movie in Japan, they don't do that. They don't care about the foreigners living in Japan or people overseas who might import their movies because they want to see them. That's one thing that the Korean movie industry really gets right. Like over 90% of their DVDs are English subtitled. And so any movie I wanted to see in Korea, I could do it once it came out on DVD. Okay. Let's see if I missed any more comments here. Okay, that looks like I got all those comments from there. Still got to think of the non-touristy or not typical touristy stuff to do. Well, if you're in the summer, it's not specific to Japan, but I like to go find waterfalls and jump off them. Well, when there's a pool at the bottom to jump into, I like doing that. Okay, let's see. From the question box, from Pilipo-san. You may have answered this one in one of your videos, but how it happened that you are living in Japan now? I have answered it. I was at my university. Okay, it's actually a long one. I'll try and say it fast. When I was in university, I got involved in the anime club, got me interested in learning Japanese. I started learning Japanese in university, got me interested in coming to Japan. So I applied to the JET program, came for 3 years, then I left and really missed it. Ended up going to South Korea 4 months after I left. I went home from Japan, went to South Korea for a year, visited Japan in 3 times in that year, and decided I had to come back, which was why I came for the 3rd time. Found a job, came back, been here ever since. Living where I am now, actually I had intended to get a job in Fukuoka because another ex-girlfriend who I was getting back together with at the time was living there, so I thought, okay, gotta go to Fukuoka. And then she broke up with me a week before I came back to Japan for that time, and I just didn't care, and I took a first job offer I got, which was in Chicago, and I've been here ever since because I met my wife and got married. I had only planned to come to Chicago for 1 year and then move to Fukuoka or to Okinawa. So, I mean, I'm very happy I met my wife and got married and had 4 wonderful kids, but I also would have loved to have moved to Okinawa and gone scuba diving every week. I would have been scuba diving at least once a week if I moved down there. I miss scuba diving. I haven't gone scuba diving since my honeymoon. I miss my motorcycle too. So that's the fastest I've ever answered that question. Okay, next question is, link to the official game. Thank you. I hope I can bring that up again later. Maybe I should just take a picture. I am going to. This question box is all new to me, so I'm going to take a picture of this link. There, and I can find it later. It's probably the stupid way to do it, but that's the way I'm doing it. Okay. Why don't you have more subscribers? Well, there's a couple reasons. I think. One, I don't stand out of the crowd. There are probably, I don't know if it's hundreds or not, but there are definitely dozens of people, foreigners in Japan, making videos about their lives in Japan. And I was late to the game. I mean, people who have a lot of subscribers started earlier than I did. You know, if I'd started 6-7 years ago, I probably would have I'd have a lot more. Because if you're one of the first people in, when not many people were making videos, many people were making original content, you know, there was a lot less selection for people to subscribe to, and so those people got lots of subscribers at the beginning, and now it is difficult to be noticed out of the whole, you know, not just people making videos in Japan, just people making videos in general. There are so many more people making videos now, and it's so easy to do it now. You know, cameras have gotten cheaper, editing software has gotten cheaper. Internet speeds have gotten faster, so it's easier to upload your videos to YouTube. So, since it's gotten easier for everyone to do it, there are just so many more people doing it. It's so much harder to get noticed. And also, I'm not young. You know, I mean, I'm not old, but pretty much, you know, most of the people who are big on YouTube are in their 20s, or maybe early 30s, but mostly in their 20s. I'm 41, so if you see a lot of they call them J-vloggers. I never heard this term for the first couple of years I was making videos, but J-vloggers, a lot of the most popular ones are in their 20s and female. So I'm male in my 40s and started late, so I just have several disadvantages that way. I got really cute kids, though, and they don't. Yeah, but that doesn't seem to be turning into big subscription numbers, so yeah, that's why I don't have more subscribers. Also, I am a terrible self-promoter. I hate doing, well, you know, I call it like view begging. People will go onto really popular videos and say, please subscribe to my channel or watch my video because, and I hate doing that. And I'm no good at doing that, and that's probably one reason I don't get more views and don't get more subscribers, because I'm terrible at doing that. I've got to do something to get noticed, though, to try and bring in more subscriptions and more views. You know, it's not bums on seats; it's eyes on screens, right? I've got an idea as a video. It's kind of a joke, and I don't really think it'll work, but I think it'd be fun to make. Just gotta get Seth to help me, right? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like I tweeted. I think I posted on Facebook the other day. I did a search just out of curiosity. I did a Google search, like how many YouTubers with 1 million subscribers are in their 40s, and I didn't get a single relevant answer. So I'm not saying there aren't any in their 40s, but they sure don't come up when you look for them. So people say, oh, you should, maybe you can be the first YouTuber in the 40s with 1 million subscribers. Well, at my current rate of subscription, an average of 3 a day, I will be 951 by the time I hit 1 million subscribers. And I do not object to living that long, but I do not expect it. or look up. Yeah, okay, yeah. I could look up the game on Play Store, but I didn't know about it, so I could. Okay. Do I plan on visiting any temples anytime soon? I'd love to see something like that. Yeah, actually, I recorded a video at a local temple years ago on my dropping it on my old cell phone, not this one, on the previous one, and then I never edited it. I really should revisit that temple. It is beautiful. It's not far away from here. I should go back. I should go back soon. The cherry sakura are blooming. The cherry blossoms, and it is gorgeous up there when they're in bloom. I should go up there and take my good camera, redo that video completely. Although I should use some of the video from the first time, because I went up there. I think I went with Duncan, and we took Cherry when she was still really small. She's a miniature dachshund. She's not that big now. She's still pretty small. And I never ended up editing that video together. And he's just so cute. But I should. So that's a temple I would love to show. It's actually, I can tell you about it. It is called Kiyomizu-dera, which, if you know anything about Japanese shrines or temples, you might know that name. It's a famous, famous temple in Kyoto. But this is also Kiyomizu-dera, which I guess it is affiliated, or it's the same Buddhist school. It's all part of the same organization, I guess. And so we have a Kiyomizu-dera here, and it's got it's nowhere near as large as Kyoto's. It doesn't have the beautiful big columns supporting a nice deck, but it does have a four or five story pagoda, nice main building, couple interesting side bits, and beautiful park with lots of great cherry trees. So I really should go back up there and make a video of that one. Which I said in our the video a couple weeks back, or it's a couple months back now, of our a walk in the mountains. That's the temple we were having. We were climbing, walking, hiking above. So it's in the same area. It's not far away. I could get there in like 20 minutes maybe. So possibly. And I'd like to actually go. I'd love to go find more, small shrines up in the mountains that no one ever sees, and go make videos of that. And that's the kind of thing I love too. I love to go places that people just don't go usually. Okay, so you and me both. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, about the subscriptions. Jared, I said it okay before. No, I can't again. Jared Me said he's a gamer on YouTube. He has 125 subs for 8 months. I'm not sure how long it took me to hit 100 subscribers. I think it took me longer than that. Or do you mean you've been stuck on 125 for 8 months with no movement on that? That would get frustrating. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever make gaming videos. I like playing games, but I don't have a good enough computer to play anything latest and greatest at all. Actually, I'm using my wife's computer right now to do the live stream, and this is the computer I use to play games. It is a notebook. It's a couple-year-old notebook. The game I was enjoying playing most actually was a Kerbal Space Program, and I started putting together a space station so I could have a fuel dump to launch my rockets farther into the solar system. But now that I built the space station, there's too many parts. If I try and actually go to it, the computer slows down too much, and so I can't play the game. So not really playing that game much. So any games I do play have to be at least a couple years old. So there'll be no gaming videos for me, that's for sure. So if you guys like watching gaming videos, go check out Jared Me's channel. Yeah. I don't generally watch game videos myself though, but I maybe after this, well, not tonight, but send me a message. Go to the main channel page. Send me a message to remind me to go take a look at your channel, and I will definitely do that. Okay. Same for anyone. You got a channel? Give me a message. I'm going to come take a look at your channel. I do not promise to subscribe, but I will take a look. Oh, he said he's stuck on 125 and he liked my hiking video. It looks like so fun having a date with the kids. Yeah, that was fantastic. I loved it. I just wish Kumiko had been there with us. She was at work. I should go do that again. The kids are on spring vacation right now, so I should take them out hiking somewhere again. The only thing is that's the only place I know to go. Oh, actually, I lived in Tanashimata before. There's a couple nice places up there that are no good for small kids. Yeah, climbing waterfalls is not a good idea with a 2-year-old or a 4-year-old or a 6-year-old, or even a 10-year-old. I don't want to take my kids there. I want to go back up there. Actually, I definitely want to take my camera up the mountain where I used to live, because there are some statues that you would associate with shrines and temples, but there's no shrines and temples around them anymore. So it looks like there used to be a shrine or temple, two different locations up the mountain. There used to be ones there, and there's nothing but the statues anymore. I would love to go take some video up there. I really want to do that. I just don't know when I'll get a chance. I really want to do that. That is a good idea. Okay. So yeah. So I want to go out and do that hike, but not with the kids. So yeah. And good luck getting off 125. Everyone, go check out Jared Mee's channel and maybe get him off 125. Maybe we'll get him to 126. 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, another one from Michael Kurosaki. So I feel like I'm overdoing it, but if you start playing One Piece Treasures Cruise, post your friend code on social media and I'll add you. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to check out the game. I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. I've been playing 2 games mostly on my phone. One's called Bike Race. I like Bike Race. And Angry Birds Transformers, which is not available in Japan. I tried to download it. They said, no, you can't have it. So the Google Store does not let you download something if they've decided they're not going to give it to you in the area you live in. But luckily, I found a way around that in that if you tell Amazon Canada that, oh, yes, I live in Canada, yeah, they're good with that. You just tell them you live there, download the applications, even though you're using Japanese address, they don't care about checking the actual internet address. As long as you tell them that you live in Canada, they're good with that. So I got that. But yeah, okay. I will check that out. I will check that game out. Yeah, you're not overdoing it at all. Oh. Kiyomizu Data is on Instagram. They post some nice pictures. Oh, they would. That's gorgeous there. I have been to Kiyomizu Data twice. First time I went to Kyoto. I've been there 3 times? No, twice. I went to Kyoto with my parents when they came to visit back when I lived in Tanashimaru. And yeah, we went there. And Kiyomizu is just, it's one of the most gorgeous spots in Japan, I think. You got the temple up into the mountains. So you got hills, tree-covered hills surrounding you on a couple sides. And the beautiful temple building built upon these huge pillars with supporting a nice big deck. It's just a gorgeous location. So I'm not surprised at all that they have beautiful pictures. I don't use Instagram though, so I've never seen it. I'm 41. All this newfangled technology, I don't understand it. No, yeah, that sounded more south. I do a better old man voice than that, really, usually. But I don't know. I've never gotten an Instagram. I should try it. I should check it out, really. I mean, heck, I've never properly gotten into Tumblr. My Tumblr sucks. If you've seen it, it sucks. Okay, here's a good question. Do you know how to teleport a Shinto shrine in a Buddhist temple? Turns out that even native Japanese don't know how sometimes. Okay, well, if you see the gate with the 2 posts and the 2 crossbows on top, that's a Shinto shrine. That tori, I always get the word wrong, is on the Shinto shrines. If you see, excuse me, isn't that the kind of thing you want to see on a live stream? Your host hacking up a lung. If you see the symbol that looks like a swastika but isn't, because it's reversed, and even a swastika is an older symbol than the Nazis, but that's Buddhist. The reversed, I don't know which way to draw it. I don't want to make a swastika, but the opposite of that is a Buddhist symbol. So if you see that on the building anywhere, it's Buddhist. Generally don't have too much trouble telling them apart. If there's a Buddha, it's Buddhist. Okay. But yeah, the tori is a big giveaway. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here, and Jared Me says he's easy to remember. He's Jared Me on everything online. Stuck to one name and keep it easy. I would love to see anything based around shrines and temples. Well, you know, there's always shrines and temples, more shrines and temples to go visit. I don't think, if you set out to make it your life's goal to visit every shrine and temple in Japan, I think you would die with the goal unfulfilled. I don't think it's possible. There's no way. It just couldn't happen. But yeah, there will always be more shrines and temples to visit. I don't want to get repetitive. I mean, well, I mean, the big shrines and temples, there's often really unique stuff about them, so they're really cool to see. I've just done some of the big ones. I mean, in this area. I'm not sure. Have I ever done a video of Dazaifu? I don't think so. I'll have to check. I don't think I have. And that's one of the biggest, probably the biggest, that is the biggest and most important shrine in the immediate area. It is a shrine temple? Uh-oh. Devoted to education. Shrine. They got big torii, I think. And people will fly down from Hokkaido even to get a good luck charm there for luck on their entrance exams. So that's pretty major. I think. And even if I have done a video there, there is something else in that area I definitely want to go do a video of. But I don't want to give anything away on that. Okay. What's the worst thing that I did here? What's the worst thing I did? Well, I'm generally not a bad person, so I mean, I haven't committed any crimes or anything. And if I had, I wouldn't admit to it, but no, I haven't. I have not committed any crimes. Well, except technically, you know, I have left home without my wallet, and not having my foreign registration card is a deportable crime. So I have done that. So but I don't think I will get deported for it. But technically, it's a deportable crime to not have your foreign registration card on you at all times when you leave the house. Yeah. I once sat on a student's the hood of their car, you know, being used to the big North American cars with strong hoods you could sit on, not realizing it was this thin thing, and I dented and cracked her paint on this brand new car, and I really upset her with that. And I wanted to pay for the repairs. She asked me to pay for half. It's like, yes, I want to pay for it, and she was in tears about that, and then stopped coming to the classes. I felt so bad about that. I don't know if I can think of anything else that I've done bad. I don't know. Okay, Okay, Jared Me says he watches a Canadian gamer and she has found out something which may be interesting. Kinder eggs are contraband. Yeah, yes, Kinder eggs are contraband in the U.S. Oh yeah, I've heard about this. Okay, if you don't know Kinder eggs, then I guess you don't live in Canada, but they're a chocolate egg with a plastic capsule inside. You open the capsule and there is a toy, often something made of small parts you have to assemble yourself. And it is considered a choking hazard. It's considered dangerous for children, and so it is banned in the U.S. So yeah, Kinder eggs are banned, but assault rifles are legal. Way to go, American government. That'll get me some hate comments. Yeah, don't try and take Kinder eggs into the U.S. I wonder if you smuggled Kinder eggs into the U.S., could you sell them at ridiculous profits? That's something they can't get. I wonder if you could do that. Are you smuggling drugs? No, chocolate and plastic. Have I watched Fairy Tale? Yeah, I've watched it up to, I'm not really sure. Kimiko and I were watching it and then got busy, ran out of time, and never got back to watching it. 40-some episodes maybe. Liked it, but never finished it. It was quite fun to watch. Excuse me. Since anime is pretty much what brought you there, well, sort of. My journey started with anime, but I didn't come to Japan for anime. Have you ever been to a comiket or a like? Like, no. Like, comiket? You mean like a comic? I'm thinking like Comic-Con, like a convention. I haven't been to any kind of anime gathering. I mean, I haven't heard of any. I'm sure there must be something in Fukuoka, but I've never been to one. I would have no objections to going. I would actually love to go to a cosplay event to check it out. But I haven't been to any big anime event because so many of those are. I gotta check that out actually. So many of those are in, like, in and around Tokyo, or at least some of the bigger cities on Honshu. Okay, make sure I don't start downloading my video again. Actually, I'm kind of curious to watch my video and see just how far behind it's actually playing from what I'm speaking. Okay. Any mini four-wheel drive videos coming up anytime soon? Have a great day. Yes, I do have. Well, okay. I started editing, but haven't finished editing the February race video. I have another assembly video. I recorded this month's race video. We went for a race. I have plans for at least 3 or 4 more mini four-wheel drive videos that I have to record still. Just have to get to them. So there will be some. It's just getting my butt in gear. Yeah. But, you know, with taking care of the kids, cleaning the house, and working, and I don't have as much time for all that video making as I would like to have. That if I could make YouTube my full-time job, I would be pumping out videos like you wouldn't believe. Absolutely have dailies, although not, you know, huge 15-minute videos like Wander Fukuoka. That was 19, I think. Oh God, I really want to do another wander video. I want to go to another location and just go wander around and find stuff. It's just the opportunity to do some hasn't presented itself in ages. Okay, what's your favorite anime or one of your faves? Well, I did answer that a little while ago. Currently, nothing really. I haven't been watching anything lately, but two of my all-time favorites, Kimagure Orenji Dodo and Meizan Ikoku. I have seen all of them, both of them, and absolutely love them. They're older ones. Oh, okay. Wiki-comic. Okay, I'll have to look it up. One second. Obviously, my answer to the Comic question wasn't quite right, because I just got a link to what a Comic is. Oh, a comic market. Okay. Ah, a doujinshi fair. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That. Okay. I should have known that. Comic market. Comiket is the world's largest doujinshi fair, twice a year in Tokyo, Japan. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Tokyo. It's in Tokyo. I don't get to Tokyo very often. The last time I was in Tokyo was 6 years ago. So probably not anytime soon. So I will probably never get to Comiket, although it would be fun. Speaking of anime, and that is how I found your channel from the One Piece Treasure video. Oh, that's how I found it. Came for the One Piece, stayed for the Sparkus. Why, thank you. Yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of One Piece lately, but the One Piece Treasures videos really didn't seem to be all that popular for one thing. I like making them, and I like getting One Piece stuff, but they weren't all that popular, I think. But also, I was running out of stuff that was affordable for me to get, but not just repeating, because I don't want to just get more game cards or more figures. So I was kind of running out of things to do. I still have a few things I can make One Piece Treasures videos wise, and I do want to make a few more. And I did make a few months ago, and said I was thinking of making one a month, and I haven't even kept to that schedule. Sorry about that. But thank you for staying for the Sparkus. Okay, here in Philly we have a Japanese house, and it's great. Do you mean like a house that's built in Japanese style? Next week we have the Subaru Cherry Blossom Festival. Oh, that's going to be nice. I love cherry blossoms. I got a couple cherry trees, but they're actually fruit cherry trees. So one of them is already finished blooming, and I didn't see a single bee come to it. So I'm not sure if we're going to get any cherries. It was the most blossoms we've ever had on it. And the other one is just kind of sitting there doing nothing. So it'll make up its mind at some point whether it's going to bloom or not. I'm going to go learn shogi there. I have never learned shogi. I do keep meaning to learn that. WizardCon will have David Tennant. Oh, that's the answer to it. Am I a Doctor Who fan? I would love to meet David Tennant. He's my favorite. Yeah. Although I started watching the first of the reboot of Doctor Who, and I realized I got to like Chris Engelstein, and then I switched to David Tennant. I thought, no, you're not Doctor Who, and then I started watching him. I was like, okay, yeah, you're Doctor Who. You're great. And then it switched to the other guy. Was it Matt Smith? I was like, oh, not too young. Oh, no. Oh yeah, okay, he's good, but I still love David Tennant best. And I actually have to admit, I am 2 years behind on Doctor Who. I saw the first episode of the last season of Matt Smith, and I haven't seen anything since. And I really want to, but I'm so far behind. I'm so jealous. Take a picture of David Tennant and like tweet it to me or something. I want to see. Just make me drool in jealousy. That's what I was trying to do with all the One Piece Treasure videos, make everyone drool with One Piece, but you'll make me drool with jealousy on your Doctor Who. Okay. Billy Piper is only the second time the two of them been together at a con. Oh, cool. Billy Piper there. You know, a lot of people complain about Rose. I had no problem with her. I liked her. But, you know, I was never a fan of the original Doctor Who. I never really got into it. Not that I disliked it. I just never watched it. Okay, I watched a lot of them. If I had a free day, I would sit and watch a large chunk of them and then save my place at the point and carry on the next day. And Doctor Who for the win. Yeah. I gotta see those. I gotta see the two. I haven't seen anything of the new guy. I don't know what he's like at all. I heard people say good things about him, but I haven't seen it at all. Okay, there is a World Cosplay Summit in Nagoya. The cosplay is also an integral part of Comic-Con 2. Well, yeah, it would be, yeah. There's also one of the newer events, Anime Japan. Yeah, and all of those events are too far away from me. Nagoya and everything. I mean, I don't have the money to go to any of those. But it would be cool if I could. Let's see what my phone has to say. Probably ones I've already read. In an older video, can't remember the title now, you talked a bit about your books and discovered some really awesome stuff thanks to you. Any new gems you read recently and like to share? Oh, well, I'm glad you found some good stuff. Unfortunately, oh man, 2014 has been a terrible year for me for reading books. I hardly read any. I'm not really sure why. I don't know. Yeah, I bought a bunch of books when I was back in Canada in 2013. Was it? I think it was 2 years ago, 2013. And I bought several books, and I think I haven't read most of them. So unfortunately, I don't have any recommendations, unless you've never read Pern. I reread a few Dragons of Pern, Dragon Riders of Pern books last year. I was really enjoying those. If you hadn't read Pern, that's great. Sorry, I don't have any. Yeah, I should. Actually, somebody recommended a book to me, and I ordered one. Was it Joe Abercrombie or something like that? Still haven't read it. I've been so bad about reading lately. Okay, actually, I do have one recommendation. If you're a Harry Potter fan, I don't remember how. I'm not really sure how I stumbled across this, but I came across fanfiction.net, and I haven't really read fanfiction since I was in university. I wrote a couple bad Ranma fanfictions, actually. So you can probably find them. I don't think they're on fanfiction.net, but I do know they're on another Ranma fanfiction website. I don't know if you want to know what they are. They are bad. But anyway, I somehow came across this one author of Harry Potter fanfiction on fanfiction.net. And the fantastic thing about him is that, so many fanfiction writers, they do what if stuff. Like, what if Harry wasn't an orphan? Or what if this happened? What if that happened? What if Voldemort won? But this guy doesn't do that. He writes fan fiction that does not disagree with J.K. Rowling's canon in any way at all. He writes prequel and sequel and same time quel, or whatever you want to call it. He writes the stuff that she didn't write. Like what happened after, things that happened before, things that happened behind the scenes, and they're fantastic. What the heck is his name? Northumbrian? I think if you look up Northumbrian on that fanfic.net, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you'll love his stuff. I've been reading that a lot lately on my cell phone. So that is, and on my computer, it's fantastic. I love his stuff. I just wish he would write faster. Okay, someone says Jared Me, I really like what you're doing with the Spark Kids channel as well. Scrolling YouTube, then Attack of the Cute. Oh yes, actually I recorded a couple. I meant to put one up tonight and I didn't get to it, so I should put up another Spark Kids tomorrow. Or, well, actually, later today. It's almost 2 a.m. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. I originally made that just a Nina-only channel, and then I thought, yeah, no, I want to put all the kids there. I don't want to give them each their own channel because there's too much to keep track of. Okay. Do you make a pretty good profit on YouTube? No. Actually, I'll be totally honest about it. I make about $30 a month. The best I think I made was 40. So I'm not really making a profit. I don't know. It depends. I'm not spending 30 a month, so I guess I make a profit because the only thing I'm really spending right now for making my videos, the only thing I spend money on is buying the snacks, buying the candy and the chocolate for Sweet Tooth Thursday. And that's usually, just a couple hundred yen a week. So I guess if you look at it that way, yes, I'm making a profit, I guess. But not a great deal. So I said I would need about 100 times what I'm making now to make YouTube to try to start living off YouTube. I would need at least 100 times the viewers, and yeah, that's kind of difficult thing to do on short order. I would need something to really. I really need like a viral video to really get noticed, and I don't think I really have comment to go viral. Content. Oh, I am getting sleepy. My tongue doesn't know what I'm saying. I think my tongue doesn't know what my brain wants to say. I've had videos that, as I say, go bacterial. You know, they take off several thousand views, but not enough to be considered viral, unfortunately. Let's see. Any other comments here? That's all my questions there. Double check. Could you tell us about your first time in Japan, let's say the first few months or so? Was that what you were expecting? Did it differ from your expectations? Okay, that's 16 years ago. I really didn't know what to expect. I mean, my knowledge of Japan was... I came to Japan because I wanted to learn about it. I didn't have a lot of pre-knowledge. I mean, you can't really count what you learn from anime as knowledge of Japan because it's not usually correct. You know, it's stylized or it's a fictionalized version of Japan or a comedic version. So it was a lot hotter than I was expecting because I'm from Canada, and then I came to Japan in July, end of July, and to southern Japan, and it's hot and humid. I don't know. See, I've been in Japan so long that I've just gotten used to it, so it can be hard to remember what surprised me because it's all just stuff I've gotten used to. So, in the first few months, the first month, I mean, you come to Japan expecting to work, and the first few months, I come in end of July, and I got all of August. It's all summer vacation, so there wasn't really anything for me to do. So for the first month, I'm getting paid to do nothingness. Go into an office and sit at a desk and really waste of time for the first month. Then the school year starts up, and finally I'm going to school. And learning how to teach, because it was my first teaching job. So I don't know. It was just a time of getting used to everything. One of the first things I felt is that Japan certainly felt a lot more compact because everything's so much closer together. You got buildings that are just so close together. You wonder how the hell they were ever built, because how could you be getting in there to finish the side of the building in a space I could not squeeze into? So I don't know. Have you thought of making some challenge videos like chilies or weird foods? Yeah, I actually have thought of that. I would like to do some challenge videos, like the Dare Matt G's and kind of stuff. I would love to do that. But I need a good name for it, because I can't just call it Dare Sparkus because Dare's been done. I don't know. But yeah, I would like to do it as long as it's nothing too dangerous. I don't want to hurt myself for a video. But yeah, I would like to do challenge videos. Give me some challenges. Let's get this started. Absolutely. Give me some challenges. We'll get this started. I'll make some kind of challenge video. Okay. Sleep is important, bro. Sleep is an overrated substitute for caffeine. That's okay. This Q&A was awesome. Thanks for answering my questions. We love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love all you guys too. I love all my subscribers. So, I'm feeling kind of stuffed up. And thank you for your questions. I love answering them. I wasn't really sure if anyone was going to come watch and ask questions because like 4 hours ago I tweeted. Actually, I guess it's 6 hours ago by now. Anyone want to do a live stream? And the only reply I got was someone saying, "Love to but can't." He'll watch it after, I'm sure. I don't know if he's going to watch for the full 2 hours though. Man. Have you watched Big Hero 6? I really like The World Twisted crossing LA with Japan. And yes, like Michael said, thank you. I have not seen it. I really want to, but I will not be watching it until it comes out on DVD because movie theaters around here have basically stopped showing subtitles for anything that they consider a kid's movie. So animation in anything closer than 60 kilometers away, anything is pretty much going to be dubbed. That didn't happen with Frozen. I did see Frozen with subtitles, but if they do show the subtitled versions, they'll only show those in 2D. The 3D are only the dubs are getting done in 3D, and I would have loved to have seen Frozen in 3D. Now, if they're going to do that with Avatar 2 when it comes out, that will royally piss me off. I have to see Avatar 2 in 3D in English. And if they try and pull that on Avatar 2, I am going to be so pissed. I will drive all the way to Fukuoka for Avatar in 3D. Most of them, I'm not willing to do it because it's just too much expense to go see a movie with transportation and everything. It works to be like $50-$60 just to see a movie. But I will do it for Avatar 2. Where did I get my nickname Sparkus? Okay, this is a cute one. It actually goes back to a housemate in university. My mother would sometimes call me Marcus, just as a bit of a nickname. And for some reason, my this one housemate, her name was October. Her name still is October. She's not past tense, but she started calling me Sparkus for some reason. So when I decided to start making YouTube videos, and I had to try to think of a username, that popped into my head. I thought, sure, go with that. And so I put in SPARKUS. Someone already had it. Damn it. Okay, how about two S's? Someone already had it. Damn it. And I didn't want to put a number in, and so I tried 2 U's, and it worked. And sometimes I wish I hadn't, because it does look like Sparkus. I did a video reply to a Dan Brown video one time, and he included a clip, but he called me Sparkus. So darn it. But yeah, that's how I got the name. That's how I chose the nickname Sparkus. From my mother to my university my university housemate to YouTube. So that's how that one went. Have you ever been to Scandinavia? No, I have never been to Scandinavia. The only places I've been in Europe are England, Scotland, and Wales, and Holland, and about 1 meter into Germany, just because some of my mother's relatives in Holland lived right near the German border, and so her uncle drove us to see the German border, and my brother and I ran back and forth about 10 times, back into Holland, back in Germany, and said, I've been to Germany 10 times, this far, for about half a second each time. I think the longest we stood was about a minute. Said, cool, we're in Germany, but never officially. So I don't actually count Germany as one of the countries I've been to. But that's the only place. Those are the only places in Europe I've been. I'd love to visit the rest of Europe. I'd love to travel around Europe on a motorcycle. That'd be fantastic. How's it going? Not bad. Getting pretty sleepy. This is not going to go on much longer, I think. I'm going to have to go to bed at some time pretty soon. We've already passed 2 a.m. I was just thinking like a quick half-an-hour video, and we've passed 2 hours. I don't know how long ago. Is that Tisha or Tisha? Tisha Riley says, hey. Hey. Okay. That's an easy one to answer. I like the easy ones because my mental capacity is quickly going down, quickly diminishing. Oh, more. Oh no, that's a comment on a mini 4-wheel drive video. Keep uploading vids, man. Keep really enjoying watching your videos. Thank you, Jen Thomas Santos. Although I don't think you're watching my live stream right now, because that was a comment on the Sparkus Team Racing channel. So yes, if you haven't yet, please go over to the Sparkus Team Racing channel and subscribe. If you have any interest in that, not even if you don't, view them anyway. Use the cash. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. I'm sorry about that. That was that. See, that's view begging, and I hate that. I hate doing that. Cookie Monster Yummy 2. How's it going? Going okay. Getting sleepy. And Doom Bunny Games. Love the name. That's a great name. Says, thanks a lot. I'm a huge Potterhead, so I'll definitely check this guy out. Oh yeah, you will love Northumbrian's stories. They're fantastic. Even he has original characters too, and they just fit into the world so beautifully. They're fantastic. One more question. I'm planning on a 3-week trip to Japan next year, hitting a few of the Euro. Oh, I gotta look up here. I cannot. Yeah, the email, it never shows me the whole comment. I have to wrong mouse. I have to reload over here and stop the live stream. I see myself holding the phone in the live stream when I've already put the phone down. And now I must find that comment. Hey, come back. Stop that. My computer is misbehaving. Huh, and now I can't find that comment. Oh, maybe because, oh, come on. I really should have plugged a mouse into this one. I really hate using trackpad, the pad thingy. Oy. Vocabulary decreasing. Okay. I can't find the rest of that comment. Why can I not find the rest of that comment? Oh, wait, something popped up. There we go. Also visiting Fukuoka and Saga Prefecture, any places I shouldn't miss. Well, like I said, if you like shrines, Kiyomizu Dazaifu is one you should not miss. Also, really easy to get to from Fukuoka because the train line, you take the Nishitetsu train down to. Damn it! What's the station name? Futsukaichi, I think, and then you switch the line, and the train runs up like 2-3 stations, stops. The end of the terminal for that line is a 5-minute walk from the shrine. Fantastic. Definitely get yourself like a Lonely Planet guide or something. There'll be a whole bunch of good things in there. If you're going to Saga Prefecture and you can get out to it, the shrine we went to for New Year's this year, last year, Yutoku Inari Jinja, fantastic. I mean, so unique with the huge double staircase to a split level, the raised shrine, the lower shrine, and small shrines running all the way up the mountain, which I still haven't gone to the top of the mountain. I've got to do that. That is so worth seeing. It's so hard to think of things. Let me think about that one. Maybe I can get a better answer for you in the morning. Oh, that's another Lydia's video. Live Q&A. Hello from Germany. Hello in Germany. Again, I think I just came online. Okay. So yeah, hello, person in Germany. Get these last few in the questions box, and I think that's where I'm going to end it. We'll just answer these last few. Have a good sleep. Make sure you check out some of the One Piece game, please. I will. Oyasumi nasai. Although, 1 second. I would like to say thank you for the stream. Well, you're welcome, and thank you for watching. And thank you for the mini shout out. I never expected that. You're amazing thing. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I mean, I know that I would love it if some YouTuber I watched recommended me. So I mean, I'd love it if someone helped me out. But if I can help other people out, I absolutely want to do that too. I mean, I hope you get some more subscribers. So I don't know that I'm amazing, but thank you for the compliment. I might be blushing, or maybe that's just bad color correction on the part of the camera. Cookie Monster Yummy 2. Cookie Monster Yummy. Yeah, for a second I thought that Cookie Monster E, but it's Cookie Monster Yummy. Did you end up going to Canada this year? No. I will probably. I actually don't know if I will ever manage a trip back to Canada again, honestly, because I don't have the money, and Kumiko is a nurse, and she gets terrible time off. Like her once a year time off is like a week vacation, and that's just not enough to go back to Canada, because by the time you're over your jet lag, it's time to go home. So, and I don't have the money to take a family of 6 to Canada right now. It's ridiculous. I can't afford it. There's no way. Do you like Snow Buddy? I don't know Snow Buddy. Sorry, I don't know Snow Buddy. Miss Peter Jensen, hi Sparkus, love your videos, keep them up. Thank you, will do. Yeah, I'll keep them coming. Although, I sometimes wonder, honestly, lately, I think that the number of comments on my videos have dropped drastically. There's a core group of people who pretty much always comment on my videos, but other than that, it seems like people aren't commenting. I really start to wonder, does anyone, are people really all that interested lately? Which could just be self-doubts and stuff like that. I'm very good at that. I'm very good at doubting myself. So, yeah. Okay, I think I have answered. Whoop! Stop getting funky, phone. I think I have answered everyone's question that have currently been posted. And unless something pops up in the next 10 seconds, I think I'm going to have to end it there. I'm starting to get a little loopy. Actually, you know what? Something I should do in the near future, or maybe regularly, do a live stream, like a Sweet Tooth Thursday, just not on Thursday, like the Sweet Tooth live stream edition, Sweet Tooth Thursday. I guess do a live snack review. Oh my god, I'm really needing to get to sleep. Do a snack version of. Do a live stream snack review on here. Yeah. Peace out and good night. You too. Have a good have. If you're in a place where it's night, good night and have a good sleep. I hope my kids don't wake me up too early tomorrow. Control room. Interesting. Google Effects. Ooh, what did I just do? I don't know why I'm clicking on these now. I'm pretty much at the end. Cancel. Yeah, forget the Google Effects. Okay, everyone, thank you for coming out. I had a lot of fun. This went on way longer than I planned to because I was having so much fun. So everyone have a good night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, depending on where you are. And don't doubt yourself, man. Like people say, you're awesome. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing, and more people will come. Have a great sleep, man. Thank you very much. That happens all the time. Even I never turn the sound off, so I'll be in the middle of class, and as I've actually turned that into a joke. I ask a question, and all of a sudden my email thing goes off, and I just go with that, and the kids laugh. It's like, no, not or I like or whatever they like that. Hello from Philly. Hello, Philly. Any cool Japanese bands you're into now? I don't know any of the recent music so much. Yeah, so can't really think of any. Yeah, Exile. Exile's pretty good. I like Exile. I love Okazile. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It is fun. Well, I don't know if you find it funny or not. I mean, if you know Exile, they're a group, singers and dancers, and Okamura is this comedian, and he sneaks into their performances, and it is funny. Okay, yeah, I've got to stop. Okay. Everyone have a good night, day, evening, afternoon, whatever. And let's do this again soon. Good night.